And now, officially, welcome to New and Next Current and Upcoming Children's Books. My name is Chris, and I am joined by Sky. Hi, Sky.
Hey, everybody.
All right, we're excited to get going. So let's go ahead and dive in. All right, so why are we doing this program? Well, this week is Children's Book Week. What is Children's Book Week? Well, actually, let's go ahead and turn our cameras off. Sorry. I should have said that first. Thank you. All right, Children's Book Week, right? It's May 3rd to May 9th. What is it? Well, this is an annual celebration of books for young people and the joy of reading. It was established in 1919, and it's the longest running national literacy initiative in the country. Every year, events are held nationwide at schools, libraries, bookstores, and in homes, wherever young readers and books connect. To learn more about Children's Book Week, you can go to everychildreader.net/CBW. There's a lot more information there about Children's Book Week. So that's why we're having this program, because we want to talk about children's books. All right, so now I'll move on to the next slide and let Sky talk.
All right, our resource shout out is Novelist. You can go there for all sorts of recommendations on what to read. Chris is going to be covering a little bit more about this towards the end of our program. But yeah, you can find lots of resources on there on great recommendations. All right, our first ones we're going to talk about are some new picture books coming out. The first one is The Bruce Swap by Ryan T. Higgins. Bruce is a bear who struggles with fun. Bruce's friends wish that he was more fun. Then, one day, Bruce shows up with a basket full of sandwiches and wanting nothing but fun. Could this really be Bruce? Find out in one of the many books about Bruce the bear. One of the other new picture books coming out is Paletero Man by Lucky Diaz. This is a vibrant picture book celebrating the strength of community and the taste of summer from Latin Grammy-winning musician Lucky Diaz and celebrated artist Micah Player. And this includes many Spanish words and phrases, as well as a link to a live version of Lucky Band's popular song that inspired the book. I love the colors on that, so pretty. All right, some more new picture books. We All Play by Juliet Flett. This book celebrates diversity and the interconnectedness of nature through an indigenous perspective, complete with a glossary of Cree words for wild animals and children repeating a Cree phrase throughout the book. At the end of the book, everyone falls asleep after a fun day of playing, making this a great story to read at bedtime. Another one that we have coming up is Mila Misses Mommy by Judith Coppens. This is an endearing, simple story about emotion, starting school and missing your mommy or daddy. With the help of her new friends, Mila is able to discover she doesn't have to miss mommy so much after all, and school is full of wonderful surprises. This is perfect for toddlers and preschoolers with a focus on emotions.
Hi, Sky. This is Chris. I'm going to jump in just real quickly here. The books that we're going over this evening are searchable in our catalog, and I will demonstrate that later on. But I wanted to let folks know if you want to write down some of these titles and search them later, you can. But sorry for the interruption.
No problem. There we are. All right, so we also have some new books come out for beginning readers. The first one we have is Fox Tales, The Giant Ice Cream Mess by Tina Kugler. Siblings Fritz and Franny have their sights set on the tastiest ice cream treat in this early reader from Giesel Honor winner Tina Kugler. Easy to read text and humor-filled, full-color artwork will have young readers everywhere laughing out loud. This is part of the Scholastic Early Reader Series, Acorn. We also have another popular title is Pete the Cat, Rocking Field Day by James Dean. Ready, Set, Groove, it's field day, and Pete is excited for a day filled with fun activities like three-legged races and water balloon toss. Share the excitement with Pete and his friends as they compete for a chance to win a medal. So those are the two beginning readers. We also have some graphic novels coming out. You might recognize one of these titles, Magic Treehouse, finally in graphic novel form. I'm excited. Can't wait to see it. It's by Mary Pope Osborne. So it covers the first book that they have. The #1 best-selling chapter book is now a graphic novel. Relive the first adventure with amazing art as Jack and Annie try to discover where the treehouse came from, only to get whisked away to the prehistoric age. Will they be able to get home without becoming dino dinner? I remember really enjoying this one as a kid myself, so I'm excited to actually check out the graphic novel. Then we also have Truly Tyler by Terry Libenson. Cliques, Crushes in Middle School, a story about being your truest self and trusting your truest friends, from best-selling author Terry Libenson, perfect for fans of Raina Tegelmeier and Shannon Hale. So if you like those authors, this one is also recommended. All right, we have some middle grade books. The first one I want to talk about is The Last Gate of the Emperor by Kwame Mbalia. I probably butchered that. I apologize sincerely. This is about Prince Joel David McConan comes and sorry, it looks like we had maybe 2 authors on there. This comes an Afrofuturist adventure about a mythical Ethiopian empire. Yared is a star player of an augmented reality game, but suddenly the game changes and this starts to come to life. Now he finds himself in the center of a galaxy-spanning war. Sci-fi and fantasy combined in this epic journey to the stars. This one actually sounds really, really cool, and I'm excited to actually check it out. We also have Maybe Marisol Rainey by Erin Entrada Kelly. And this is an illustrated novel about a young girl who is plagued by anxiety. Read this endearing story about summer, friendships, and overcoming your fears. It might be an especially good one given the pandemic to talk to kids about, anxiety and maybe, fear about what's going on in the world. So definitely a timely reader right now. All right, some more middle grade books that we have. We have Dead Wednesday by Jerry Spinelli. Now this one has a really interesting presence. Fans of Stargirl and Maniac McGee rejoice. Newbery medalist Jerry Spinelli delivers a brilliant new novel. Dead Wednesday is the day when the school assigns every 8th grader the name of a teenager who has passed and have them don black shirts to walk about the school being invisible. What started off as an unexpected day of pranks is the unexpected, heartbreaking, hilarious, truly epic day when 8th grader Worm Turnauer discovers his own life. And then right next to it, we have Marcus Makes a Movie by Kevin Hart, a name you might recognize. Marcus is not happy to be stuck in an after-school film class until he realizes he can turn the story of the cartoon superhero he's been drawing for years into an actual movie. Making this movie won't be easy, but as Marcus discovers, if you want your dream to come true, you've got to put in the hustle to make it happen.
All right. Those all sound very, very interesting and fun. Thank you for sharing those books, Sky. Now I'm going to move on here and show you a couple of ways that you can search for books for your kids. The 2 resources I'm going to show, well, one is going to be our catalog. It's called HCPLC Connect. And the other one, Sky mentioned at the top, Novelist K through 8 Plus. So let me go ahead and jump out here and into our browser. All right, so let's talk about the catalog. First step to getting to both these resources is to go to our website at hcplc.org. And this is what the homepage looks like. And from here, we're going to click on Books and More. And then we're going to click on Search the Catalog. And this leads us to our beautiful catalog page. Lots of book lists here already. Right at top, you can do a quick search. You can do a drop menu, search the catalog is what we want. And then you can search by keyword, author, title, depending on what information you have. I'm going to go ahead and run a quick search of Dave Pilkey. It already kind of prompts me. It knows what I'm looking for. And here are some results. We've got some beautiful Dogman books here, the very popular Dogman series. There's lots of those now. And if you were to open any of these records, you could get more information. I'm going to click on Dog Man Unleashed. It gives us some more information there. But let me back up here. In the left column, there are filters that you can narrow your search by. Let's go ahead and go through and pick a couple. Let's say I'm only interested in ebook format. So I'm going to click that box where it says ebook. And let's say I want the latest one. I don't want the older books because my child has already read them or I've already read them. If I scroll all the way down to publish date, it gives me some years. I'm going to click on 2021. And now my search will update and I've got the latest Dogman book called Mothering Heights. And it's available in ebook format. As you can see it, I can place holds on them and access the titles. This is all very, very great. That's a quick way to search. Now, let me show you a little bit more of an advanced search. Underneath our query up here where we typed in Dave Pilkey in the upper right-hand corner, if you were to click on advanced search, you're going to get some more options. You can either enter the characters up here at top, or you can construct your query, which is library speak for create your search. So let's go ahead and build a search here. I want, in this first field, my subject I'm looking for is iguanas. And I'm good to go with there. And then I'm going to scroll down a little bit here to where that says limit my search results by. And I'm going to make a few selections here. One is nonfiction. So I want, where it says content, I'm going to select nonfiction. And over here to the right, we have audience. And I'm looking for children's books. So I'm going to open the drop menu and select children. And let's go down further. There are some more options here. I would like to get the book or ebook. So I'm going to check off book and ebook under the formats. There's a lot of formats here, as you can see, but books and ebooks are in there. But we're not done yet. Some of your parents with children in school may know about Lexile measures or reading levels. You can actually enter those in. If you have those, you can enter them. Lexile is basically, it's a popular method used by schools to measure reading ability. You may also hear accelerated reader. There's a few different measures that schools use, but you can put in a range here. I'm going to go ahead and just put in a range of 430 to 530. And below that, there's a date published option. So I'm going to put in 2017 to 2021. All right, I've shown you a lot, but the gist here is that you can really narrow down your search significantly if you enter in a lot of information, which we have. So all the way at the bottom, I'm going to click search, and I'm going to see what we get. Oh, we've got a book. It's called Green Iguanas by Imogen Kingsley. Open that up. We see more information about it. It tells us where it's available over here at right and how many copies are in the system. Now, I know I mentioned when I interrupted Sky earlier that you could search some of the titles that were brought up in her presentation. And I'm going to go ahead and do that here. I'm going to, at top, just put in the title of one of the books she mentioned, which is Marcus Makes a Movie. I'm just showing you here that these titles are in the system now. Now, we haven't gotten them all since they are brand new books, but you are able to place holds now. As you can see in red here in our in the results, it says on order. That means it's coming. We've placed an order for copies, and it should be arriving soon. But in the meantime, you're able to place a hold. So if you were to click on the green place hold icon, you can get in line for it. So any of the books that Sky mentioned, they're available to place holds, or some of them might be available for checkout. I'm not quite sure at the moment, but regardless, you can get them in the catalog. Okay, let me go ahead and back up here, and we're going to talk about Novelist K through 8. So what is Novelist? Well, I'll tell you in just a second, but let's talk about how we get to it first. We have a kids page in our website. If you go to hcplc.org and click on where it says services at top, and right here on the left, you see that girl smiling with her notebook, that's the kids page. In here, there's lots of great information. We've got web activities, information about hall passes. We've got virtual story time, YouTube videos. There's a bunch here. But what we're interested in, if we scroll down, we see at right, Novelist K through 8 plus. So I've already opened it because if you're accessing this remotely, you're going to need to enter your library card and PIN number. I already did that in advance to save time. So this is what it looks like after you've logged in. What is Novelist? Novelist is a database about books specifically for Novelist K through 8 plus, I should say, because there is an adult version. But this one is specifically for younger readers and helps kids and parents find books that are just right for their reading levels and interests. It's fantastic. You can really find a lot in here, especially if you're not sure what to read next, but you know what you like. And I'll demonstrate that right now. So in the opening screen, we see a lot here. We can search at top. There's a lot of information already. In the left-hand column, there's a recommended reads list. And these are basically lists that they've compiled and are recommending as good titles for specific age groups. So we've got fiction and nonfiction, and then below that we've got some age groups, teen, ages 9 through 12, and ages 0 through 8. If I click on ages 0 through 8, the options change. It looks like perhaps my connection here. What I'm going to have to do, let me refresh. Yep, I have to log in again. Bear with me. I thought I was saving some time, but it appears that I spent too much time talking and not enough time. Okay, good. We are signed back in, thankfully. All right. So those recommended read lists are here. You can select different age groups depending on who you're looking for. And then there are categorized lists. These are great. I mean, if you click on humor here, you're going to get, let's see, you'll get some options beyond that. Let's click on laugh out loud. So we're going to be finding books for ages 9 through 12 that are funny books. And at top here, they already tell you that these are recommended for grades 3 through 6. And they give you some wonderful titles here. I mean, there's no shortage. As you can see, they do a great job of researching this and finding books that are good fits. All right, so let's go back in the home and do a search, okay? What I'm gonna do, since we were talking about Dave Pilkey, I'm going to search Dogman again at top. And click search. And as the wheel spins up, here we go. So this brings up Dogman by Dave Pilkey, and that's all well and fine. But if you look at the right-hand column, we have read-alikes. And this is my favorite part of Novelist. You can really quickly find books that are similar. So if you're a child or if you enjoy Dogman, there are plenty of books here that you can check out that you might also enjoy. Let's go ahead and click on Catastronauts Mission Moon. We're going to open this. And we get some great information about this book. It tells us how popular it is, gives us a synopsis, but then right here, there's a purple book with check the library catalog. And this feature directs you back to our catalog to see if we have it, and we do. So that's another great feature. If you find a book you like, you'll have that option to get right to it in our catalog and either place a hold or check out the ebook. It's really fun. I mean, you could really literally spend hours in Novelist searching books and finding different ones and just compiling your own lists. I like it a lot. All right, I've got a little bit more time left here, so I'm just going to show you the advanced search option again, like I did with our catalog. You can go in here, and let me go ahead and erase that at top. And you can enter in even more information if you really like doing this sort of thing. If you like to specify and narrow down your search, you can do it. All right, so let's go to the section here under Browse where it says Limit Your Results. I am looking for a book for ages 0 to 8. And where is the age section. I just saw it and now I don't see it. That's okay. Let's not worry about that right now. What we want to see and do is limit, oh, here we go. The type is very small on this, so I'm going to boost that up a little bit here so you all can see a little bit better. There we go. All right, so if you see where it says limit to right here, you can check box ages 0 through 8. And as I move down this section, I want to make more selections. I can. So I want a fiction book. And I would also like to specify the number of pages for the book. So I want something that's less than 120 pages. And let's say you know the grade level of your child is grade 2. And just for fun, we're going to go ahead and do Lexile range again, and we'll do a range of 190 to 530. And I mentioned earlier the other, there's accelerated reader interest level and the accelerated reader ATOS book level. So if you have that information, you can input it in. It kind of varies with parents and children, what information you have available. All right, I believe I am happy with my search here. And I'm going to click search because I don't want to bore you to death with advanced search stuff. But here we go. We've got some results. We've got some great books. Hey, there's a Dave Pilkey book, A Friend for Dragon. And we've got a lot more. I'm going to go ahead and just click on this one, Sid Hoff's Danny and the Dinosaur, A Big Sneeze. It gives us our read alikes here at the right, and it gives us a little bit more information. And of course, that handy link to catalog. Let's see if it's in our catalog. It is. Yay. Oh, there's other ones. I don't know if that one is in there, but there's plenty of Danny the Dinosaur books, which we are happy to see. All right. Well, those are a couple of ways that you can search books in our catalog and through Novelis, K through 8 plus. Also, you can also come to the library and ask our staff how to find the books. And you can call us as well or contact us and we can help you in many ways. But that is how you search books. We're going to go ahead and turn our cameras back on. Let me go ahead and bring our slides back up. And then I invite Sky to turn on her camera as well. And we will take a few questions. All right, let's see here. Let me open up the question. And if anybody has questions, please feel free to post them. Let's see, someone is asking about if we have open registration for the summer Beanstack reading challenges. We have, and actually, this is a good thing. Let me go ahead and back out again here and go into our website because our summer reading page is now live. If you go to hcplc.org/summer, you can go and read about what we have planned for the summer reading program. And in there, right at the top here, yeah, you can pre-register for the reading challenge now. So if you'd like to do that, you can do that. So thank you for asking that question. And let's see. Oh, someone's asking if they can check the books out now. We already went over that. They can't, some of them might be available, but you can place holds on them and find them in the catalog. So if you have any other questions, please feel free to post them here in the questions section. Okay. Someone is asking about the 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten initiative, and that is actually still going. Since I have the browser up here, I'm going to back out. I'm going to go, oh yeah, this will be good. I'm going to go back to the kids page under services and then kids. And right at top, we have 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten. And what that is basically what the title says. It's reading 1,000 books before kindergarten with your child. It's a literacy program for young children. And the goal is to help with reading skills and learning skills and just setting them up to succeed in school. So that is ongoing. You can register for that challenge in Beanstack as well. So there's lots of options to find books and to join in on some of the fun activities and contests and initiatives that we have for that. I believe that's all we have for questions. Sorry for all the clicking around here. There we go. I believe that's all we have for questions. I'll give you a few more seconds. All right. Okay. Well, thank you, Sky. That was good. I really liked all those books. I made note of a few that I'm going to check out and share with my kids. So that was really good.
Yeah, a couple on my list as well, especially my book club.
It's a fun time when new books come out. They all look fun. I want to read them all.
It really is.
Yeah. All right. So if you want to contact the library with any questions, you can call us at the number here on the screen, 813-273-3652, or you can go online at hcplc.org/contact. Also on our website, you can look at our schedule of events at hcplc.org/events. And also, if you have a great story about how the library has helped you or impacted your life, you can share your story at hcplc.org/about/stories. And I feel like I've talked about our website a lot tonight, but it's a great website. There's a lot there, right?
Lots of resources on that website.
I know. You can click forever and find more and more stuff. I find myself doing that still, and I look at it all the time. So, all right. Well, thank you again, Sky, and thank you everyone who joined us. We hope that you can enjoy the Children's Book Week and find some great books to read. Have a great evening, everyone.
All right. Have a nice night, Chris.
Bye, Sky. May the force be with you. Thank you. Take care.